Okay.
Multiplied aircraft contact clearance delivery 118.1.
We are use wind 220 and 10, visibility 10 sky clear, temperature 18 and 2.11. We are altimeter 3009.
4 Juliet Yankee.
3009 and we are
Send up 4 Juliet Yankee.
both frequencies.
Which one do we need?
We are this is running is 26 left.
Yes.
Yes, we are 119.4.
No, because we do the Wardlow. For the Wardlow, we also need this one. Always
need.
2100
yes.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. That's okay. We only need the Wardlow once. So always Wardlow. Actually, we need 194 only for the South Cherry, or when they only have one frequency in use.
Yes. Okay, continuous gauge, engine gauge check. Engine pressures and grains. Temperatures and grains. CHT in the green check. Okay, backdraft check.
November 1 Mike Charlie, traffic, half off on with 26 left Cessna.
74.
Traffic 1 Mike Charlie.
Left drop 1, 2, 7, drop 4. Okay, back to 70. Okay, 74, left, right, 1, 2, drop 4. Back to bolts.
Yankee,
cover hit.
over the 710 freeway, eastbound 1300.
Yeah, so I think this instrument has a problem.
Yeah.
So we're gonna check it this week. The mechanic is gonna check it.
Following that traffic, number 3 for runway, 4 Juliet Yankee.
Okay.
So yeah, the RPM changes a little, that's good. So carpet is working.
Okay, carpet is working, sparkler check. Okay, under grip. 3, 2, 1. Okay, little split.
26 right, clear to land, 9 Echo Romeo.
4 Juliet Yankee, cross turf, route of all traffic, just pass off to the right. Crosswind approved, 4 Juliet Yankee.
Okay, doors close, leaving them chunks. 22.5 and max takeoff is 23.5. 23.4, okay. Okay.
Altitude Zulu Mike, follow traffic down 1 ahead, number 2, 26 right, clear to land.
26 right, clear down, following traffic ahead, requesting option disable.
November 1 Mike Charlie, pad 4, clear to land.
Pad 4, clear to land, 1 Mike Charlie.
Number 2 Zulu Mike, 126 right, clear to the option.
26 right, clear for the option, 3 Zulu Mike.
Okay. Second breakers, plane. Okay.
Number 2 Yankee, extend downwind, traffic departing with trees prior to arrival, citation. Downwind, 4 Juliet Yankee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, click light out. Okay, taco in the green, all light out. So we put engine 1, 2, 3 in the green, amperes over the middle, full light over middle, and oxygen manifold enough, cover it, skip.
Okay.
Okay, we are left, forward.
One more check.
One more check.
What do we always check before pickup? Or the last on the checklist, the last thing on the checklist?
We are...
The low RPM.
Ah yes, low RPM check.
Okay, so let's try something now. You can switch off the governor, please. So now the governor light is on, which means the governor is off. So if we raise the collective now, the RPM will go too high. So you still have the controls, but I'm gonna do something with you on the collective. So now I'm gonna roll down the throttle a little bit. So now we can raise the collective, so we don't get a overspeed. And now we have to control the throttle a lot, because the power is pretty low. As soon as the power is higher, the correlator does most of the job. You still have to keep an eye on it and control it a little bit, but not a lot. Okay, I'm just gonna raise a little more.
Helicopter 1 Mike Charlie pad.
Okay, so later when we fly, I'm gonna give you a low RPM situation, right?
Yes.
So you're just gonna fly, and then I say, okay, I give you low RPM. So I will roll down the throttle, and then what I want you to do is, you wanna feel a left yaw, and then you hear the horn. Okay, then we just a little bit roll on the throttle, and when you see the number, it'll move, then lower a little, and that's it. But now I lowered a lot, and the RPM went down again. So I have to open throttle again, and lower collective a little. Okay, so it's a very small input. Make sure you don't open too much, because then the RPM goes up.
Yes.
If you see, you opened a little too much, the RPM goes up fast, close throttle again. Okay, you can, but I will also take care of that.
Charlie on the downwind.
Okay, then I would say we try to do a pickup without the governor, okay?
And crossing downfield, runway 30.
So we'll start at this position, and now you can control the throttle as well.
Yes.
So try to do a pickup. So now you raise the collective and keep the RPM in the green, so you always have to close a little bit.
Yes.
And when you are light on skids, then you don't have to look at it anymore until you are in a hover. In a hover we double check it again, but as soon as we are light on skids, the correlator makes a good job. Because only when the collective is all the way down or all the way up, then the correlator is not so good. But in between maybe 15 and 22, it's very good.
Yes.
Okay, let's try to pick up.
Okay, left side clear, right side clear.
Okay, now close the throttle, close the throttle. Yes, that was a little lot. Okay, close throttle again. Nice. Oh. So now I had to help a little bit.
Yes.
You can do it a little slower. Try to keep it in the green. Okay, close a little more. Okay, now we are pretty light on skid. So you can look out, maybe close it one more time a little. Okay, and then you can look outside and do a normal pickup. Nice. You see now that we are in a hover, it's not going to change a lot.
Yes.
So even if you now climb a little, let's climb a little.
Line 90, 120.
So it's almost not moving, you see?
No.
And also when you go down. So the correlator does a pretty good job now. Okay, we're going to try a little more when we are flying. You can turn on the governor, please.
Okay. Turn on?
Yeah, on.
Yes, on.
Okay, now the governor is on, so we don't have to look at it anymore. The light is off. Okay, then let's think about the radio call when you are ready. Is there a radio loud enough for you?
Okay, left side clear, left side clear. Okay, Long Beach Tower Helicopter 7530 and Maverick. The case west, Vrs Low departure. Left on lever. Information mic.
Captain 1 Mike Charlie, pad 4, clear to land.
Pad 4, clear to land, 1 Mike Charlie.
Long Beach Tower Helicopter 7530 Sierra and Maverick, request west, Vrs Low departure, left on lever, information mic.
Train line 90, just keep the climb going to 3000, traffic 11 o'clock and about 5 or 6 miles, slow moving Cessna 2000 southbound.
Keep the climb going to 3000, you're on 90.
Train line 90, connect SoCal departure.
Order departure, you're on 90.
Okay, let's wait until she speaks to us.
Yes. Are you okay with this?
Okay, when you request left turn at the river, loud and clear. This was very hard to understand. So west Vrs Low departure and left turn at the river.
Okay, left turn at the river.
Yes. Okay, let's do the call again.
Yes. Long Beach Tower Helicopter 7532 Sierra and Maverick, request Vrs Low departure and left turn at river with information mic.
Helicopter 7532 Sierra, Long Beach Tower. Just want to verify you are at Maverick.
Departure from Maverick with Mount List.
We are at Maverick 32 Sierra.
Sierra, I just want to verify you are currently at Maverick. Is that a yes or a no?
Affirmative, we are at Maverick 32 Sierra.
Okay, thank you. Helicopter 32 Sierra, just Departure from Maverick will be at your own risk. Westward low, left of the river is approved.
Westward low, departure off-road, or departure from Maverick with normal risk, helicopter straight to 0.
Yeah, so she said, is your position at Maverick? So she was asking. So if you don't hear at your own risk, then don't say it. Okay, let's go.
Helicopter 4 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, eyes outside, straight to the blue
Helicopter 4
sign.
Whiskey Bravo. Air taxi direct to Aeroplex and start that as soon as you can.
Taxi direct here. Airplex 4 Whiskey Bravo.
Okay, watch your power, maybe lower collector just a little bit. That's enough. Left cycle. Sometimes they also tell us departure from Maverick at your own risk, direct westward low. Direct, then we would turn right and then right go straight to the westward low. But today we don't.
Air taxi, taxi Juliet Atlantic.
Helicopter 1 Mike Charlie, air taxi to Juliet Atlantic.
Air taxi Juliet Atlantic, Mike Charlie.
Okay, keep turning. We do one big turn.
Yes.
Then we just want to make sure we get 500 feet to cross the runway.
Yes.
So you can keep 60 knots, then it's easier to climb. Maybe use a little more power. Actually, we have 500, it's okay.
Okay, right secure, left secure.
With the right pedal. And watch your altitude.
Yes.
Also when you reach your altitude,
3781 Long Beach,
if you want,
30, line up and wait, traffic is landing runway 2.
you can go to 70 knots. Okay, 45 degree, left clear, right clear. So we don't want to get too close to the runway, so turn a little more. Turn. Because here is runway 30 and they don't like if you get too close.
Yes.
Okay, let's go 70 knots.
Southwest 3781, wind 220 at 8, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff 30, Southwest 3781.
Nice, 500 feet, 70 knots, looks perfect.
Flight for 2030, Mike Coordinator 26, for regular traffic.
Fly for airport pressure.
November 203, Zulu Mike Long Beach, hold short.
Did you just do gauge check, or what?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you can also call it out, so you say gauge check and then you do it.
Gauge check. 1, 2, 3,
November 4, Julie, Yankee, runway 26 right, clear for the option.
Runway 26
right, clear for the option, 4 Julie Yankee.
Yes, carburet escape, all lights out, taco in the wind.
Nice.
Is climbing.
November 3, Zulu Mike, make right, close traffic, runway 26 right, clear for
So you
takeoff.
can already prepare your next. What do we need next when we go to the harbor area? Can you remember?
No, we just go.
What do we have to change before when we are in the
frequency.
Yeah, so you can prepare the next frequency if you want.
Southwest
1 to
3781, connect
Yes,
to
very good.
departure. Good day.
3781, good night.
Fly check. Okay, fly check.
Nice, looks good. Also later on when we do our clearing turn, we want to find out where the wind is coming from, right?
Yes.
So we can do our maneuvers into the wind, so we have better performance. And for that, we can use the 80s of Long Beach, because most likely this is pretty close, it's pretty similar. So the 80s said it was 220, right? So southwest. So most likely it's also going to be southwest.
Left secure, this way?
Yes, this way. Also, we can use the trim strings, so if you fly straight this direction, for example, and you see the trim strings are over here, you know the wind is a little bit from your right side. So these are some things that we can use for the wind. Also, we can look on trees. Maybe we can find a flag or smoke over there is smoke. Then we can also see which direction the smoke is going. So there are a lot of indications we can use for wind.
Yes.
At the moment, I can also check on my foreflight. I say our ground speed is 60 knots now, and our indicated speed is 70.
Yes.
Which means the wind is holding us back. It's making us slower. So the wind is more like from our head, not from the tail. So somewhere this direction. So probably somewhere here. But we're still gonna check it again later on when we are at our position. You can also go to 700 now, because now we are far away. Right, 700, 70 knots. If you want, you can also fly faster.
Yes.
Maybe 80 knots.
Playing 3 Zulu Mike, runway 26 right, clear for the ops, and you're number 1.
26 right, clear for the option for 26 right, 30 Mike.
Okay, so we have Queen Mary over there.
Yes.
And we have here the red cranes and the blue cranes, some birds here. Okay, let's already start to climb a little higher. Let's maybe go to 1,200. So for that you can also reduce the airspeed to 70. Because with 80, it's going to take a long time to climb.
Number 2, following traffic on downwind, runway 26 right, clear for the option 4
so because of the headwind, we have pretty good performance actually. Little right pedal.
Okay, we're gonna go to Kimberley.
No, let's go to Point Fermin.
Okay, so
Left take clear.
it's okay or is it? Okay, we change.
Yeah, we are right on the edge. Let's wait a little bit, just in case he wants to speak to us, because here is just where the airspeed ends, so we want to fly a little bit out before we just change it. You can turn a little more to the right. Yeah, let's change frequency.
Okay. Long with our helicopter. Oh.
Yeah. Request frequency change.
Says just.
No, actually, you don't have to do it because we are outside of the airspace, so you don't have to request it.
Okay.
You only have to request a frequency change when you are in the airspace. But now we are outside.
Yes. Okay.
So you can just change it.
Just change. Okay.
So just change it.
Okay.
Don't request. Don't
yes,
speak.
Yes.
Okay. Let's do position report.
Yes.
So this area is called sea launch.
Sea launch. Okay.
So you can say over sea launch.
Yes.
So you can already do the call if you want. So make sure you don't get lower. Position report.
Okay. Hover traffic helicopter 7532 over sea launch at 1200, heading to Permin. Hover.
Okay, let's turn a little right. Okay. Then want to bring the green M center, copy out of yellow, customer it's off, it's very good of you. We gotta do a low RPM recovery, so make sure you just fly straight and level, 70 knots is good. You don't climb, don't descend. Okay, then you can please switch off the governor.
Yes.
Okay, we have the light on, so we have to keep an eye on the RPMs. We have to monitor them a little. Okay, I'm gonna give you a low RPM situation, so I'm gonna roll down the RPM. And then you call it out, so you can say low RPM. Also, you're gonna feel a left yaw. You can just apply right pedal to make it straight, but that is your first indication. And then you slowly roll on the throttle. When the RPM is moving, you lower collective a little, okay?
Okay.
Okay, Okay, I'm gonna do it now.
Yes, low RPM.
And lower collective. Nice, beautiful. Okay, you can raise collective again a little. Nice, very good job, very nice, slow and controlled. So this maneuver is absolutely not hard. The only thing is you should not panic and not do too big inputs,
Yes.
but that was very slow and controlled. So let's do one more.
Yes, we make 70.
Now you can keep 60, that's okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do one more for you.
Low RPM.
Nice, very good. Also really good that you wait until they move and then you lower collective. Good job.
Yes.
A little more, yes, 60 knots. Nice, so not too hard, right? It's a pretty easy maneuver actually.
Yes.
So we're gonna practice that every now and then. That's, yeah, but it's not hard. So let's turn on the governor again.
Yes.
Okay.
We are.
Oh no, actually let's turn it off again.
Yes.
Let's also check the correlator a little bit. Maybe you keep 60 knots and let's lower collective down to maybe 16 or so. 16 inches of mercury. Yeah, so let's lower collective a lot. Then we check the RPM or if they change. You see, even though you lower a lot, the RPM stay in the green.
Yes.
Because the correlator is closing the butterfly valve. So it went down a little bit, but not a lot. And now maybe let's raise to 22. And you see, we don't move the throttle, you don't have to do anything. You just raise the collective, raise a little more, raise, 22. So it's still pretty good, the bottom of the green.
Yeah. Hover traffic helicopter 30 over blue light plane heading to Permian Harbor.
Okay, you can turn it on, the governor. Okay, now the governor light is off, so it takes over again, so we don't have to worry about it too much anymore. Okay, let's go a little faster and fly to Point Fermin. Keep the altitude, just go a little faster. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a clearing turn. You can turn left or right, at least 180 degree. Best would be a 360. And then during this turn we're gonna look out if we see any other traffic, maybe below us or somewhere close. And we're gonna find out where the wind is coming from. Okay, so those two things are important to know.
Yes.
And you can maybe do a radio call and you can say helicopter 32 Sierra is maneuvering over Point Fermin at 1,500 feet and below.
1,005 below.
1,500 and below.
Yes.
Whenever you're ready.
Yes. Hover traffic helicopter 30 above Point Permian, maneuvering 1,500 feet to below. Hover.
Nice, good job. Okay, let's do a clearing turn. Left clear, right clear. You can choose which direction. Okay, then let's try to feel out and find out where the wind is coming from. Maybe you can feel that you get pushed in one direction, or you can see any indication. So keep turning. And also look out for traffic. There's one guy over there, but he's pretty high.
Yes, check.
Or is that a big one? Maybe.
Yes.
Oh no, actually I think it's a small one. It's a small one.
5 Delta, we have you inside the 0 Mike Echo. We'll turn towards the west right now.
I got you in sight as well. We're going to climb up and head back to Long Beach.
Okay.
Sorry about that.
Any idea where the wind is coming from?
Yes, wind is coming 220.
Yeah, do you also think here it's the same, or is it also from the, so 220 would be southwest, from this direction. Do you also think it's southwest? So now, yeah, the trim strings are blown a little bit to this side.
Yes.
So I think, yeah, the wind is more or less from this direction. So let's fly in this direction. Okay, then you can do a gauge check, please, and also raise the carpet all the way up.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 in the green. There's over the middle, so made enough. No covered escape for light shot. Calculate the green.
Okay, carpet all the way up. Okay, so I will show you the first vortex string state. So I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls, but you can also hold the cyclic and the collective with me. You can hold it, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, before every maneuver we do a gauge check and carb heat up, because for the recovery we're gonna lower collective a lot, and then we need carb heat. So now we do the vortex ring set. So we just start with, first of all we wanna keep during the whole maneuver the nose in the same direction. So when the nose is going left or right, try to fix it. Because the nose, also the cycling is gonna feel a little strange when we are in the vortex ring state. Okay, so we're gonna start, and then I just start to apply aft cycling and lower collective to get a little slower. I just have to lower the collective to keep around 0 on the VSI. And now we already get some vibrations. When we get these vibrations, you can raise collective just a little bit. The good power is maybe about 18, 19 inches. It's pretty good. So now we get some more vibrations. The power is good, and pretty soon we're gonna start to descend. Okay, now we are below vortex rings, ETL, so the vibration's getting a little heavier. You feel that? And now they are getting pretty heavy. And now the pretty heavy, and now 300, a little more, 400. Oh, this is vortex ring state, lower collective, forward cycling. And now I watch the airspeed alive, raise collective, look outside, 60 knots attitude. And also a little left pedal. Almost too much power. And 60 knots. As soon as you're not descending anymore and you have 60 knots or more, the maneuver is over.
Yeah.
Okay? You want to try?
Yep.
Okay, you have controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Okay, you can do another gauge check.
Yes, gauge 1, 2, 3, in the green, upper surging, feeling enough, no light, tuck in the greens, curb it off.
Okay. Whenever you are ready, you can start to reduce the airspeed there.
Okay, start. Reduce 60.
But the only thing you should say, or one of the most important things, is that you say, oh, this is vortex ring state, when you descend with about 400 or 500 feet per minute. Okay, so the light vibrations of ETL. Good job, the power is good, don't raise more, that's nice. Okay, now we get slower and the vibrations slowly get a little bigger, right?
Yes.
So these are still ETL vibrations, these are the good vibrations. So you can get a little slower and lower collective just a little bit, the power is pretty high. Now they get heavy.
Yes.
So let's just wait.
Yes.
Okay. Lower collective, forward cycle. And then watch the airspeed indicator.
Airspeed increase, okay.
Airspeed alive.
Collective up.
Yes, good job. 60 knots. You see our descent rate was really high.
Yes.
So that's why vortex ring state is dangerous, right? So you can start to descend a lot. But now in total we are still at 1,600. We did not lose a lot of altitude.
Yes.
So good job. Okay, yeah, let's turn around, left side clear.
Good.
Nice, 60 knots turn. Make sure you don't get slower than 60 knots. Yeah, wind is really a little south-ish. Okay, let's get a little faster. At least 60 knots. Okay, that was already really good. Yep. Very good job on the pedal. Just also make sure you call out what you do. At least you have to say vortex ring state, or this is vortex ring state or something. You can also say, oh, vortex ring state, recovery.
Yes.
And airspeed alive. So those two things would be good. Vortex ring state and recovery. Okay, in the right pedal, yeah. Let's do another gauge check.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, in the greens, upper surging, feeling enough, carburet escape, light out, tuck in the green.
And carb it up.
Yes, curb it off.
Okay, let's do another one.
Lobby strike there, so the cover 094, Angels K 1005 ground reference maneuvers.
Okay, do another one.
94, Long Beach practice.
Okay, we do PRS?
Yeah, let's do another one. This time we have a little tailwind, or actually right crosswinds. So it should feel pretty much the same. Maybe we descend a little more because of the tailwind. Yes, good job lowering the collective. And as soon as you feel the first vibrations, this is going to mean you lose performance, then you can raise a little. That's good, don't raise more. So between 18 and 19. If you're at 20, then it's hard to get into vortex ring state.
Okay, VRS, let's collective recovery.
Lower collective, yeah, not raise. So you said the wrong input, but you did the right one.
Yes, airspeed in place.
Okay, eyes outside, 60 knots. A little more forward cyclic. Nice, beautiful. So you said race collective, but you lowered it.
Yes.
So you said it wrong, but you did it correct. Nice. So when you feel the first vibrations and you raise the collective, make sure you don't raise too much. Actually, to do this maneuver, you don't have to raise it. You could leave it down.
Yes.
But if the power is very low at 16 or so, it's very hard to feel the vibrations. You're gonna have almost no vibrations. So we raise a little, so we have more vortices and more vibrations. So it's just easier to recognize vortex ring state.
Okay, left leg clear.
Yes, let's turn around. Okay, so you're already doing that really good. So we don't have to take too much time to practice that because you're doing it already awesome. Just one thing I want to show you. So this is how you would do it on a check ride.
Yeah.
So this is not really VRS, this is like the onset of VRS. This is how it starts. But this is how you do it on a check ride. When you feel that, you recover. But now I want you to get a feeling for does it really feel when you really get into vortex ring state. What is going to be the indication, how fast are we going to descend. It's just for you as a pilot, good to know. Okay, so let's do one more gauge check.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 in the green of plus over down below. Valves main fuel enough, cabin skip,
Right
no
back.
light. Guitar in the green, cabin off.
On.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this time you do the same thing, just you don't recover until I tell you, okay?
Yeah.
So we're going to recover much later to really see how it feels, because you're going to see the cyclic is going to feel a little strange. So we're going to really go into vortex ring state.
Yes.
Okay, so you can start.
Okay, 70 knots. First. Down.
Okay, a little power, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, now just try to keep the nose at the golf course, and now we just wait. So the vibrations are already pretty heavy.
Okay, VRS.
No, don't recover, don't recover.
Yes.
You feel that?
Yes.
So we are now descending pretty fast actually.
Yes.
Maybe lower collective a little. But it's not too bad. Okay, let's recover. Lower collective, forward cycle.
Clear speeding, please.
Yes. So don't wait too long with the race collective. As soon as you see the needle is not at 0 anymore, it moves, we have to race. Because if you really have this VRS close to the ground, this is the most important thing, because you don't want to waste time, you don't want to hit the ground, right? So as soon as you have the airspeed alive, this means we are outside, we can race the collective. But yeah, this is how it really feels, right? So we had a little left quartering headwind, so it was not that bad. The descent rate was maybe about 800. But if you have a tailwind, it can be much more. So, but you already felt it a little different, right? But good job, Max. Good performance for that. So then let's do some auto rotations.
Yes.
So auto rotations, like I said, it's most important that we look outside, and the inputs are the inputs are lower collective right pedal, a little aft cyclic, and then 1/1000, about 1 second, pitch pull. So a little race collective, okay?
Yes.
And then RPMs, airspeed outside. If the entry is good and on the entry the nose doesn't go down or up a lot, then it's going to be much easier to control the auto rotation. So we're going to really focus on the entry today to practice the entry, because if you have a nice entry, also the rest will be much easier, okay?
Yes.
So first we're going to do one together. 1, 2, 3 in the green, amp center, copy down yellow, caution models off. Texture in the green and good on fuel. Okay, I have controls.
Yes, control.
I have controls. You can again feel with me, with the collective and the cyclic. Like I said, for this maneuver it's really important to have a nice setup. So we don't want to fly with 60, we don't want to fly with 80, 70 knots. And during the auto rotation we want to be between 65 or 60 and 70. Best would be a little more than 65 or 65. And the RPMs need to be in the yellow. Best would be in the green, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so now we look outside. Then setup looks good, we don't climb, we don't descend, we have 70 knots. We have a little tailwind, but that's okay. Okay, then we look outside, and then auto rotation in 3, 2, 1, lower collective, right pedal, outside click. And pitch pull. Okay, RPMs, airspeed outside. Okay, you see the RPMs are in the green, that's good. Airspeed is a little slow, so a lower collective, more forward cyclic. And now the RPM slowly goes up. RPMs, airspeed outside. RPMs, airspeed outside. Okay, now we have 65 and in the green. So once it's stable, you don't have to do anything.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm gonna tell you recover. When I tell you to recover, you just raise the collective and left pedal. So when I tell you recover, all you have to do is raise the collective, okay?
Yes.
And then we lost a lot of altitude. Okay, you have controls.
Okay, yeah, I've controls.
You have controls. You can raise collective a little, keep climbing, and then at the same time turn around.
Yes.
Or like fly a little bit more in this direction, so you have a little more space. And then we can climb back up to 1,700 or so.
Okay, more and left side rear, left side rear.
Yeah, so depending on the helicopter, every R22 is a little different. You need a different amount of time with the pitch pull, right?
Yes.
So on this one it takes pretty long, because I just sometimes check real quick the RPM, and as soon as I see they start to go up, then I do the pitch pull. But you don't have to worry about that too much. You can just keep looking outside, and you just count in your head 1/1000 pitch pull, small pitch pull. And then you look at the RPM, then you can still see, is it too high, too low? Is it moving up? When you see the RPM is slowly moving up, you can already just raise a little bit to stop it. Okay, keep 60 knots, keep the power a little higher to climb a little faster. Okay, let's fly to the shoreline and then we turn right along the shoreline. If in the auto rotation the RPM light comes on, which is very likely, it happens a lot of times, don't panic, you still have a lot of time, because that just means below 97.
Yes.
We can still go up to 90, down to 90, right? So as soon as, just if you hear it, lower collective a little. But if you hear it and you see your airspeed is very high, then you can just apply aft cycling, because this is gonna bring down the airspeed and bring down the RPM.
Yes.
Okay, you can level off here, 70 knots, don't lower too much, because you have to increase the airspeed. Let's raise it, yeah. Then we do a gauge check.
Okay, gauge 1, 2, 3 in the green. Press over the middles. Pure enough. Light out, taco in the green. Okay, we made 70 knots.
Okay, and very important, because we're going to lower the collective all the way down, we need the carpet all the way up.
Yes.
Okay. So remember, most important, you want to look outside. When you feel like it's good, 70 knots, rate and level, you do your countdown, auto rotation 3, 2, 1, and then lower collective, right pedal, aft cyclic. 1/1000 pitch pull. Okay?
Got it.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay, auto rotation goes 1, 2, 3.
All the way down, more down, more down. More down, more down. And pitch pull. Pitch pull. Pitch pull.
Yes.
Okay, RPMs, airspeed outside. RPMs, airspeed outside.
RPM.
Nice, pretty good. Look at the RPMs, they're pretty low. So let's lower collective a little. Yes, perfect. That was a good input. Airspeed is perfect. RPMs, airspeed outside. RPM is still a little low, lower a little more. Yes, good job. Okay, you can recover, slowly raise collective and left pedal. And now you can. Nice, good job. A little more left pedal. 60 knots, and you can use a lot of power, max takeoff power. Okay, what do you think? How was the entry?
So deeper as the descent.
Yeah. So your entry was really So the most important thing is to keep the nose straight, and you did that really good. The nose just went down a little bit, so most of the time in the, it's a little more airspeed, most of the time in the auto rotation we were at 70 knots, which is still okay. Good would be a little slower, 65, so maybe on the next entry we require a little more aft cycling, okay?
Yes.
Also, you didn't lower all the way down in the beginning, so the lowering was too slow. So make sure once you start lowering slow and then all the way down. So you can start slow, within 1 second it should be all the way down. Because now it was like down and down and more and a little more, and it was like 3 seconds. Okay? So auto rotation 3, 2, 1, all the way down. But you forgot the pitch pull. So I told you pitch pull, then I told you again, and then I had to do it.
Yes.
Okay? But that's totally fine. It was your first time. The most important is that was already really good. The horizon stayed almost at the same position. So let's go to 1700. And when you reach it, you can go to 70 knots.
Yes.
But first 1700 to keep the collective up. Okay, 70 knots, 1700. Okay, gauge check.
Yes, gauge 1, 2, 3 in the green and pass over the middles, fierce enough. Curve the skip, right out, stuck in the green, curve it.
Okay, setup looks already really good. Also on the last entry, just before the entry, you lost about 3 knots, 3 or 4 knots, so now again. So really make sure you have the 70 knots. Okay, most important now, look outside and then whenever you're ready.
Okay, no climb, no speed over. Okay, auto rotation, 1, 2, 3.
All the way down, all the more down. And pitch pull, pitch pull. Yes, good job. RPMs, airspeed, outside.
Okay. RPM, speed, outside.
Okay, RPMs are perfect. Speed, perfect. Maybe a little left pedal. Yes.
RPM, speed.
Okay, so your speed is slowly going down. So a little lower collective forward cyclic. Yes. Beautiful. Okay, perfect in the green. Good job.
Okay,
you can recover, yeah. Oh, I think I've never been so close to this temple.
Yes.
Okay, there is one aircraft ahead of us, but if you can turn around. Nice, that was already much better.
Yes.
Especially with the RPM. The pitch pull was really nice. It was a pretty big pitch pull, but on this helicopter we need a big pitch pull. So that was a really good one. After that, the RPMs was perfectly in the green.
Yes.
Just the lower of collective was a little slow again. So you did like a 2-step lowering. You lowered, stopped, and then you lowered the rest.
Yes.
So try to keep lowering. Your speed of the lowering was pretty good. It was not like boom. It was a little slower. That was nice, but no stop in between. Okay, because if you really have an engine failure, the RPM will go down so fast. If you lower too slow, you will have low RPM blade stall. So you have to lower all the way down pretty fast.
Yes.
Otherwise you're going to lose your RPMs. Okay, keep climbing, yeah, keep the collective a little higher.
Yes.
Nice. Watch your airspeed, at least 60 knots. Yes. So keep the collective up until you have 70 knots. Otherwise, if you lower collective and go forward, you will go down again. It's like in the traffic pattern, right? When we go in downwind, we go to 70 knots, you keep the collective up. Okay, it looks good. Let's do gauge check.
1, 2, 3 in the ramp, so the middle, so fierce enough, cover it, escape, all light out, tuck in the greens, cover it all. Okay. We're climbing, stabilize first, 70 knots.
At the moment we are a little climbing because we lost airspeed, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, this time focus on lowering collective, really don't stop, okay?
Yes.
The speed was good, but no stop, please.
Yes, got it. Okay, we are going to Atuorotation. 1, 2, 3. Okay,
Pitch pull. Pitch pull. The RPM is very high, and also the airspeed is a little high.
yes.
Yes, nice, good job. Okay, little left pedal.
Okay, RPM, speed.
Okay, what do you think about the RPM?
It's too high.
No, it was a little low, but now it's better.
Yes.
Now it's perfect. So it's still below the green. So if you see that, lower collective, lower collective. Yes, nice. Just wait, it always takes a second.
Yes.
So it's all a little bit delayed. Okay, then you can recover.
Recovery.
And left pedal. Okay, what do you think about this auto rotation?
So these Atuorotations, collective down is good, but we are collective RPM settings. So
Yeah, so this
Yes.
time actually the lower collective was very low, very slow this time. So you lowered very slow. So you have to lower a little faster.
yes,
And also, I think, I'm not sure if you looked outside enough because the nose dropped a lot. We had like 75 and the pitch pull was very small. That's why we had a high RPM.
yes.
So even after the pitch pull, the RPM was at 108 or so.
Yes.
So that's really high, right?
Yes.
Because 110 would be an overspeed, a little more airspeed. So we need to really focus on, because I think you focused a lot on the collective now, which is good, which I told you, but we still need to look outside, right? So try to keep the same attitude, don't let the nose go down. And the pitch pull needs to be a little bigger next time, okay? Maybe also a little earlier. So really, as soon as you are all the way down, 1/1000 pitch pull, okay? And most important for now is on the entry, we want to lower a little faster, okay?
Yes.
Okay.
Long Beach traffic, swing 866 Sierra Lima over Angels Gate at 1,500. We intend to do 8-up pylons over Angels Gate, and we're looking for 4094.
Okay, check 1, 2, 3 in the ground press over the middle.
We made our way over to Queen's Gate now. You guys
And
can use
cover
Angels
escape,
Gate.
light shot
Thank
up
you,
in the
6 Sierra Lima.
greens. Cover it up.
Okay, this time really look on the horizon. When the nose goes down, more off cyclic and collective all the way down, okay?
Yes.
And don't like 1/1000 boom. Okay, whenever you're ready.
Okay, Atuorotation. 1, 2, 3.
More faster, 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 all the way down, all the way down. And pitch pull. RPMs, airspace outside, little left pedal. RPMs, airspace, okay, RPM a little lower, lower a little. RPMs, airspace outside. Okay. You can recover.
Okay.
Okay, this one was really nice. With your attitude, the attitude was excellent. The lowering was still not fast enough.
Yes.
And the pitch pull was a little late.
Yeah.
So I want to give you a little feeling of the lowering. So I'm gonna, let's turn around, let's say clear. I'm gonna help you one time on the lowering, just that you get a feeling a little better. Let's do maybe a position report because there is an airplane next to us. So maneuvering over Point Fermi. You want me to do the position report so you can fly?
Yes.
Play Harbour Helicopter 32 Sierra over Point Fermi, maneuvering over Point Fermi, 1,700 and below. Harbour. Okay. 1,700. 700. Okay, we're gonna try to do the pitch pull a little earlier.
Yes.
The amount of pitch pull was really good, but a little earlier. And I'm gonna help you a little bit with lowering the collective, okay, that you get a good feeling. So you're still gonna be on the controls. I will just help you a little. Okay, I will do the gauge check. You can fly 70. 123 in the green, I'm center, copy out, yellow, cost 1 lights off, taxi in the green. A little, about half fuel. 70 knots, straight and level. Eyes outside.
Okay. Okay, we're 70 knots.
Yeah, a little more forward.
Yes. Okay, we're 70 knots. Okay, 700, 1700, no climb. Okay, we're auto rotation. 1, 2, 3. 1000.
And pitch pull.
Yes.
PEMS, airspace, outside. PEMS. Okay, our PEMS are a little low. No, don't raise,
Yes,
lower, yes. You can also, what you can also do is a little half cyclic, because we are a little fast, and this will also bring up the RPM. So the RPMs are very sensitive to the cyclic. You see now you got slower, the RPM come a little up. Okay, we have to lower collectively. It was actually, the setting is just a little too low. Okay, you can recover, yes. Okay. So this time I pushed down the collective a little.
Yes.
Actually the correlator on this helicopter works a lot because the RPM went even down, which is not so common. Most helicopters that doesn't happen. That's because the correlator closed the butterfly valve. Left side clear. So maybe it was a little too abrupt, my help, but we didn't stop this time. So it was all happening a little faster, right? So I would say we do one more on the way back, then we head back to Long Beach.
Yes.
Because we don't want to overdo it.
Speed.
Get the right pedal. Okay, actually, no, that's okay. Let's keep flying to Point Fermin. Yes, if you climb, you can, now we are almost there, but next time you can really use a little more power, because you can use up to 23.5 today, right, or 0.4. Okay, 1, 2, 3 in the green, I'm sent. Copy those yellow, caution lights off, taxi in the green, good on fuel. Okay, this time it's all you again. I don't help you, I just tell you maybe a little bit.
Yes.
But remember, all the way down. Okay, whenever you're ready.
70 is all the 3 in the green, press of the mirror, first thing up. Hold the light, can't go in the green. Okay, off. Okay, auto rotations, 1, 2, 3.
All the way down, faster, faster, faster. All the way down.
1000, full.
Nice, good pitch pull, good timing. PEMS.
RPM speed.
Okay, we are turning a little left, a little right cycling. Yes, perfect.
RPM speed.
Nice, beautiful. Okay, you can recover. Okay, so that one was pretty good. Just the lowering is still too slow. Because if I would really simulate an engine failure and I would close the throttle earlier, we would have low RPM.
Yes.
So I always wait until the collective is down. But in a real life situation, the RPM will go down very fast. So you have to lower a little faster. Other than that, the pitch pull was excellent. Good timing, good amount. Really good job, and also the attitude. It was between 65 and 70, exactly what we want. So good job. You can start, lower collective. Turn a little left. There is an airplane somewhere here.
Hover helicopter 320 over Point Fermin heading to Kimmery at 1200 hover.
Okay, let's stay at this altitude because this guy is a little lower than us.
Yes.
Ah, he's over there. 2 o'clock. See him right next to us?
Oh yes, inside.
Okay, then you can start to descend. And what do we need for Long Beach?
Yes.
What do we need?
And we need 80s.
Okay. Yeah, let's already listen to the 80s.
Long Beach Airport information November 0053 Zulu, wind 210 at 9er, visibility 10, sky clear, temperature 18, dew point 11, altimeter is 3011, ILS runway 30 approaching new, runway 30 arrivals, and runway 26 left tower, frequency 119.4, runway 30 departures, and runway 26 right tower, frequency 120.5. All departing aircraft contact clearance delivery on 118.15, ground traffic use 133.0, land and hold short operations in effect, NOTAMs, caution bird activity vicinity of Long Beach Airport, taxiway Alpha and Bravo, northeast of runway 30 closed. Advise on initial contact, you have information November.
We are receiving information November, the frequency is 11.4 and the wind is 221.
It's always a 0 in the end. I think it was 210 at 9er or something, so still southwest.
Yes. And then
altimeter setting?
Oh, sorry.
Runway 30 departure,
Okay.
runway 26 right.
It was 3011.
30.
So always when you hear it, adjust it. So let's adjust 3011. So this is very important because otherwise we are at the wrong frequency.
3011. Just
Yes.
here. Yes.
Okay. And so you said frequency 119.4. Is the other also in use or only 119.4?
Sorry?
Are both frequencies in use or
Yes,
only one?
both.
Both, yeah, but we need this one, very good. Okay, you can already go to 700 and change to the tower frequency.
Yeah.
So you have a little time to think about the radio call. So we don't need pad assignment, we just go to Maverick.
Yes.
But let's do the call when we are a little bit closer. Unless you are ready, you can also do the call now.
Yeah.
But whenever you...
We're 6 Charlie Bravo, follow Cessna, half mile final, running 26 left, quick to the option.
26 left, clear for the option, got traffic in sight, we'll follow 6 Charlie Bravo.
Number 37 Quebec, follow the Cessna, just past the numbers on the downwind, number 3 running 26 left, quick to the option.
Number 3, 26 left, clear for the option, 617 Quebec. Tower 643 is departing port, all board.
643, traffic 10 o'clock, mile and a half, northwest down type of 3000, frequency change proof.
Frequency change proof, thanks, 643.
Long Beach Tower helicopter 7530 Sierra approaching King Mary, look south, rerun the arrival information November.
Number 7532 Sierra, Long Beach Tower, Redondo approved. Say intentions again.
Redondo approved, request landing at Maverick.
South, rerun the arrival approved, landing at Maverick.
Number 32 Sierra, landing Maverick will be at your own risk.
Landing at Maverick will be on my list, helicopter 30 Sierra.
Number 37 Quebec, follow Cessna.
So on the first call, you forgot to say landing at Maverick, but that's okay. Then he said, say intentions. Then
yes.
you said, South Redondo approved, request landing at Maverick.
Yes.
So you should say, also don't forget, South Redondo approved, request landing at Maverick, helicopter 320. Okay.
Long Beach Tower, 783 Delta Golf, a few miles on the 91605 with information and number request.
Nice, good job on the altitudes. You can also fly a little faster now again. I just told you to fly slower, so we have enough time for the radio call.
We're like 26 left.
Right base over the 605 and 26 left on Delta Golf.
Nice, good flight. A lot of auto rotations, which is good. So auto rotations is going to be one of the hardest maneuvers for your check ride. because it's just a lot to do and to handle, right? And it's very sensitive as well.
Yeah.
So that's good that we already did a nice practice session. Yeah, also pretty soon we're gonna then also do auto rotations in the pattern. So after we get close to the ground, we also have to do a flare, but we're gonna speak about that later on. But for the first time, it was already really good, and especially Low Rpm and VRS, that was pretty good today.
Yes.
A really good feeling on the controls. And now you just bring us back, try to think ahead, what do you have to do and everything. So we already got the landing clearance, which is nice, but we still want to listen up, right? Because maybe the tower speaks to us, tells us about traffic or anything.
Okay.
Recheck 685, runway 26 left, cleared for the option.
Oh, slowly.
26 left, clear for the option, rear check 635.
Recheck 635, follow steps in a 1 mile final.
We'll follow that traffic 1 mile final, rear check 635.
Product shot number 1624, establish on RNAV 3047.
Number 16284, Long Beach Tower, runway 30. Clear to land. Hold short of runway 26 right for traffic.
Runway 30, clear to land, hold short for traffic today's one.
Okay, we're sending 500.
Nice.
Recheck 635, turn base now.
Yes, very good descent, good timing, and also very smooth. Just the right timing for sunset, huh?
Yes.
Yeah, sunset is just now.
3 Delta Golf, turn right direct to the numbers, follow the traffic on 1 mile final.
So sunset, that means now we need the landing lights, strobe lights, everything on.
Right turn
I
direct
already
to the
switched it
numbers,
on.
keep the speed up, follow traffic 1 mile final.
And if it gets really dirty, the arc would also turn on the instrument lights, but it's not necessary yet.
Runway 26 left, clear to land.
We're gonna go to the tower light left.
On the right side.
On the right, okay. Left circle, let's
6137, Quebec over the ground.
Also you can, what do we do before the landing? Usually?
Yeah. Gauge check.
Yes.
Yes, gauge 1, 2, 3, the green amperes over the middle. Few aux main off. All light shut, circle in the green. Okay.
Don't clamp.
Number 284, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles east.
Also carpet up.
1000.
You can keep the 60 knots up.
Oh yeah.
So now we got a little too high because we lost airspeed.
Number 284, traffic on just inside of 2 mile final, south of landing.
We already started to descend a little late, so maybe we have to go down a little faster now.
Yeah.
We still have a lot of time, but here it's good to be about 400 feet, so that after the turn we are at 300.
Left side clear.
If we are a little higher, it's okay because we have a pretty long
Charlie
time.
Bravo, traffic off your right, Cherokee land, you're running 30, 800.
Turn a little more, we don't want to overfly the taxiway.
3 Delta Golf, just keep the speed up if able. Number 284, slow practical speed if
Good
able.
job.
Slowing it down to it, boy.
Nice, looks pretty good. Trim 6 center.
Number 6, Charlie Bravo, turn base, running 26 left, cleared for the option.
Turn base 26 left, clear for the option, 6 Charlie Bravo.
Okay, seems like we're gonna undershoot a little bit, so maybe extend. That's race collective, yeah. A little right cycling. Also keep a little forward pressure.
Tower getting these solid pretty fast.
The race collective a little more.
Delta 3567 Long Beach Tower, running 30, clear to land.
So land on 30.
We still undershot a little. So if you see that, you can raise collective a little earlier. And when you raise collective, also apply a little forward cyclic to keep the airspeed.
Yes.
Okay, left side clear. Okay, wait, this guy is probably taxiing over here, so let's go behind him. Left pedal. Left cyclic.
Okay, left side clear, left side clear.
Track 635, turn left or right here, contact ground.
And set down.
Left, right. Left, contact ground, 3 Delta Golf.
Number 6 Charlie Bravo, extend downline, traffic 737, 4 mile final, land your running 30.
Stabilize first.
Yes, take your time.
Oh, I'm sorry, November 3 Delta Golf, extend downline, traffic 737, correction, 3.5 mile final, land your running 30.
Crew Tax 635.
Make sure on a set down, you keep going down, because we were stopping for a second, and that's why it was a little unstable. So if you keep lower and collective, it's easier. Okay, RPM down. Down, down.
Yes, they are down.
3567, traffic 11 o'clock.
So they were already a little low, because when you hold the throttle too hard and you lower collective, the correlator brings the RPM down, right?
Okay. Oops. Okay, frictions. Yes. Okay.
Nice. Good flight. Some new maneuvers in the practice area again. Yeah, also good that we could do a little bit of governor off operations, right? So you saw on a pickup, as soon as the power is high and you're light on skids, then you don't need the RPM don't change a lot. We still want to keep an eye on it, especially when it's windy. When there are turbulence, then the RPM might change a little more. Then we really have to control the throttle. But actually on a pickup, just until we are light on skids, we control it, and then we can pick it up and also hover without a governor.
Yeah.
And especially during the flight, we saw we can lower collective without raise collective. RPM is pretty stable. The low RPM recovery was really nice. You did it very slowly, and you only lowered the collective after the RPM went a little up, so that's perfect.
Yes.
So always wait until that happens. Also vortex swing state, you kept the nose straight. After the first one I told you, I also call it out. You called it out then, so that was actually already really good.
Yeah.
Then we did also the one without the recovery, or we recovered very loads, and you felt
Yes.
the cycling feels a little slushy, it's a little different, right? Also the pedals, it's all a little weird. So you fall down a lot, so you really want to get out of this condition.
Yeah.
So it's good to get a feeling for that, because then you don't want to feel that the first time when it really happens, because then it's much easier when it really happens, when you already know a little bit how it feels, right? And then you know what to do, lower collective forward cycle.
Right 10 degrees for traffic,
Yes.
Yes, PRS, so I think about this lower PRS and down collective, and back and forth. Yes, feeling this, such as this.
Yeah. Always also keep in mind, you have to know these conditions. So below ETL speed, descent rate more than 300, and power applied.
Yeah.
Because this knowledge, kind of protects you from getting into it. Because then always when you do a steep approach, or you're an OG hover, you know if you are too slow or not, or descending at the same time very fast, that's dangerous for vortex ring state. So those three conditions, they have to be memorized.
Yes.
Traffic on factor, proceed direct signal hill.
Okay. So already.
Check 635, turn left, Foxtrot 3, contact ground.
Left Foxtrot 3, contact ground.
Okay. Days so cold.
Cold?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe next time we keep the door on.
Maybe 1,500 feet out temperatures, 1.5 maybe, yes.
Yeah, something
I
like
can
that.
almost see the 1.3 and 1.5 was too cold.
Yeah, it was a little too cold today, and then next time we keep the door on.
Yes. Okay.
Base 26 left, clear land, 2 Charlie Bravo.